Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So this week we are going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. It is one of my favorites because I love animals and it's kind of an easy read, so it's one of my favorites. And also too, I just wanted you to see, I'm wearing a Spunky Spirit sweatshirt. It has an owl on the front, a Spunky Spirit, and then it's really cool on the back. Hopefully I can show you. It says, "The magic is in you." Hopefully you see that. Good? I don't know. Anyways, if you want to, you can go look at it on my shop on Instagram, but there's lots more on there too. I thought it was really cool. So today, for those of you listening, you can go find this information on my Instagram at Cari Muggs on Instagram. Also too, please be aware of all the scammers that are on Instagram that are trying to get money from you. And I will not ask for a friendship. I will not try and follow you. Not because I'm being rude, but because of scammers. And also too, I will never ask for a reading. I will never DM you and ask you for a reading. So, okay, so collect, bear, and read Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what's coming up this week. Because if you guys are anything like me, it's been kind of crazy, and it's time to. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. I always say that, don't I? I always say that. So, it's the owl. It's the owl. Owl spirit. Owl spirits, as you know, they're my logo. Their owls are my favorite. One of my main guide will show up as an owl, and if that's why the logo of Spunky Spirit is an owl, because owls are very spiritual, very knowledgeable, and especially the white owl, which is kind of cool that this is a white owl. It says at the bottom, "You see clearly now," because owls have great eyesight. So there's going to be something this week that you've been mustering or trying to figure out or rolling over or contemplating on. And this week you're going to see clarity on it. Or you're going to see maybe too that it's been kind of crazy since the holidays and you've just been in a restful kind of mode and you're not really sure what your goals are for the year or what you want to accomplish this year. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's going to be clarity for that. There's just going to be whatever's going on in your life that is kind of been hard for you, or that has been foggy for you, or that maybe you haven't had clarity on, like a new job, or what to do with your job, or what to do with your business, or what to do with your family or relationships. And something is going to happen this week where you're going to have an aha moment or a download, or something's going to give you clarity. So be aware of that. And so the signs and symbols to watch for are going to be let's see. So feathers, obviously, and that's so crazy because I think I came in this morning and there was like a really tiny feather on my table. So that's so weird that we pulled an owl, because I was like, oh my gosh, that's spirit. So watch for owls, and they can be really tiny ones, really big ones, any type of feather. Watch for that. Also watch for any type of owl, bird. I wouldn't, it's not just any bird. It's got to be an owl, because there's all different kinds of birds in this deck. So also the feathers, little tiny feathers hanging from the owl. Also too, there's a crown on this owl. So that signifies spirituality, royalty, significance, remembering who you are. So that this week, when you have clarity, it's going to be because you remember who you are. The magic is in you, just like the sweatshirt says. Remembering who you are and why you're here and getting it done and taking care of you and you can be kind to others, but you've got to be kind to you too, because the way that you're going to see clarity is if you take care of you. You're not going to be seeing clarity if it's crazy, chaotic, and you don't take time for yourself. And I know this is hard, especially for people who have little kids. It's hard to take that time, but try and find even just little tiny moments. In fact, I think the podcast this week is about finding some rest in the storm, or last week it was. So owl spirit, what else is there? So the crown, jewels, the owl is wearing a necklace around the chest feathers. So any type of necklace that you see. It would be cool if you saw an owl necklace, honestly. And the numbers are 4 and 3, which is awesome because 40. So if you see 43, that's spirit reminding you that they're with you and that it will be clear. You'll be able to see clearly. And 444 means that your angels and your protective angels and your angels are with you. So 444 doesn't mean you're in danger. It just means that you're supported, you're safe, and they're with you, and you're not alone. 333 are your guides and your ancestors. So that's awesome that you're going to have this download or this clarity moment this week. Things are just going to kind of, it's almost going to be like the fog is lifted, or it's just like, oh my gosh, it's going to seem easier, or it's going to seem like maybe that it seemed harder, and then all of a sudden it just was like, okay, now I get it. So watch for that. That's kind of awesome. An owl. That's so, I was going to say it's so crazy, but it's not, because it always works out, right? Like I think last week I pulled the full moon, and it was the same full moon that was that weekend. And I was just like, oh my heck. So lots of stuff coming up, you guys, for the year. Just be patient, because I'm trying. I've got lots of goals, lots of dreams, lots of retreats and group readings, but it's not all coming out right now. Just give me some time to let it unfold and get clarity on it. Maybe that's what happened for me this week, is I'll get more clear on that stuff. So I love you guys so much. And remember that the magic is in you.